Hi everyone, it's Abigail, back for a big announcement, our second big announcement, very exciting. So, first and foremost, most important announcement of the night, I was awarded the best CEO of a gaming company, mainly because of my role and how I had to come into a failing company and completely save it from being a total failure, mainly because of its former loser CEO, Otis. But the company has completely turned around and it's doing great now, so that's all that matters. You're welcome. A little update on our budgeting. Our staff wages were reduced by half, and the company is now actually profitable. So you're welcome. And executive bonuses were able to be quadrupled. So one of our unpaid interns came up with an idea to make a survey that pretends to be about collecting data, but really it's just a free advertisement for the game. It's actually pretty smart. We should maybe start paying him. Probably not. So we're just going to go over some of the results of that survey. So the first finding was that most people who actually took the time to fill out the survey were interested in tower defense. Okay, we're off to a good start. Yeah. A little bit more on that boring survey. Balloons and defense grids were rated as the most favorite tower defense game. I don't even know what that means. But clearly people didn't understand the question because Scuffed tower defense was an answer, so they chose wrong. They made the wrong choice. More on the survey, the top most wanted features were upgrading options, more levels, multiplayer options, and Otis? Otis? I don't know why they're asking for Otis. Nobody ever asked about Abigail. Well, anyway, he's already at capacity. People should actually take the time to read our HR policy, but that's another story. People really wanted a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. Well, how's it feel to want? Some of the top most wanted features were that most people wanted a fun and comedic TD game. Okay. And most people have not heard of Scuffed Tower Defense. Okay, so that's actually pretty bad. I mean, but you know what? That's why we had to fire our marketing director, Hubba, because that's literally his job, and if he was doing a better job, people would have heard about Scuffed Tower Defense. So, yeah, obviously this is why he didn't win any awards. Okay, well, that's my time. Thank you all for attending our shareholders update, and now a word from Otis. Bye, everyone.
Good morning, this is Otis, the developer of Scuffed Tower Defense. I've been told by the people that make YouTube that if you show your face and you kind of are a person who you can see and things, and it's really high quality camera and it's not laggy or anything, people like that and they like to see you so that they can watch your video. I guess that's what they do. So we're trying something new here. We're actually showing the face of the developer. I was told that I had to do this, otherwise I would be fired from the game and not receive any of the money that it's been making. So unfortunately, this is what has had to happen, is I've had to show my face on the game, DevLog. So here, this is something new. I put on a nice shirt, I did my hair, I shaved, and I'm prepared to do this DevLog live and in person. I'm not very good at the camera. I haven't been on camera much myself, so I don't know the proper angles that you're supposed to get when you're filming. So I'm just trying this out to see if people will like it. And I think I've already rambled on for a minute here about the camera work and the fact that I'm on the camera. that I don't even know where I was going to get started. So I was actually asked. I asked one of my people that's working on this game with me today. Well, actually, it was myself, but I pretended that it was somebody else doing it to make myself feel better. We put together an agenda for this devlog. Now, if you've watched the past 3 or 4 or 5, I don't really remember how many of these things I made. I thought I was only going to make one, but then people kept playing the game and asking for the devlog. So here we are making another one. If you watch the past ones, I kind of just ramble on and then I get lost and confused, and it's not even anything worth watching. I don't think anybody watches them, but I keep having to make them. So here we are. So we put together this agenda. So the first thing we're going to start is by taking attendance. So Otis, that's me. I'm here. Abigail, not present. Put an X next to that one. And Buster, also not present. He's not here because he's in the very far away place where you mumble your words and you can't even say it. It's called Virginia. So next up on the agenda here, let me zoom in so I can make this very viewable to the viewers. We had a Twitter contest, and like all good Twitter contests, usually you don't pick a winner, you just get people to retweet your tweet, and then you forget about it and don't have to do anything, and you're now famous. But we actually did do a giveaway, and I don't know, I spam a lot of garbage on Twitter and pretty much, oh look, we got one retweet here, that's good. Oh, I was myself, retweeting myself. So anyways, Twitter basically I feel like is just like a waste of time, but we did do a giveaway. We got 6 responses, and the winner of the Twitter giveaway was Venomous Beetle. That's the winner. Okay, so if you are Venomous Beetle, this is your profile. He, him, be excellent to each other and party on, dude. If you are this person, Venomous Beetle, you use Twitter, you retweet things, you retweeted my thing, you're winning a free copy of Scuffed Tower Defense. All you have to do is message me somehow. You could message me in the YouTube comments and say you're Venomous Beetle and really be Venomous Beetle. You could message me on Twitter and be Venomous Beetle. You could message me on Discord and be Venomous Beetle, and you will get a free copy of Scuffed Tower Defense. Congratulations on this stunning achievement. You clicked your mouse, you won, you're a winner, you did something, at least one thing right in your life, so congratulations. We did another contest. That contest was like a year ago, and I honestly I wanted to pick the winner in the devlog and just never got around to it. So it's very sad that it took so long, but that's okay. So here we go. We also did a pets contest where it was pretty apparent who the winner was way back in May. Yeah, so we did it back in May. Actually, the pets contest began... look at all these pets. Okay, so it began... that date, and then in May it was apparent that the winner was going to be this guy, Otis, not me, different Otis. And then Otis was messaging me that why haven't I given the money to a winner? Am I scamming them? They're going to report me to the FCC for illegally running a competition, that I'm breaking some laws and I'm going to spend 10 years in prison or whatnot for defrauding people and all this stuff. So unfortunately we have to pick a pet winner, and the winner is this dog here, which doesn't have a name. You can kind of see the eye through the sunglasses, so they're not that dark. This is the winner of the pets competition. This dog. So this dog will be appearing in Scuffed Tower Defense along with the owner's hand here and fingernail and whiskers. So this will be in Scuffed Tower Defense, this dog, and they will get a free copy or multiple copies of Scuffed Tower Defense. I honestly don't remember what I promised. Oh yeah, I was actually supposed to pick a winner for this one as well. 2 winners actually. I think I forgot to pick a winner for that one. 34 people, that's a lot of people that wanted to win it. Okay, so anyways, Otis, or whatever your real name is, let's see, it's Death Chaser 343. You can DM me on Discord to get your pet. Your pet will be in Scuffed Tower Defense. You're going to have to sign 6 legal copies that all the profits made from your dog's sunglasses marketing can be sold without you getting a profit from that. But that's all you have to do, and then you get a free copy. And then Next up on the agenda here is the circle winner. So there was supposed to be a winner for the circle, which is the new map that I'm going to preview. But nobody's been able to beat it yet because I think I made it too hard or something. So I'm going to give a tip on how to beat that so somebody can beat it, please. And then, oh yeah, so here's the game updates I'm going to talk about. So let's jump right into it. Here's the game. You guys know the game. This is where it always starts in the editor, where these guys are. For whatever reason, it stays here. You can see them flying through space. Let's go to, what is that clicking sound? What is that clicking sound? Okay. Are you making the clicking sound? So, well, when you're on camera, this is one of the dogs that was actually famous for the game. Let me see. I gotta make sure. Let me bring this dog on camera here. So for the devlog, now that you can have, this is not Buster, by the way, for those who know better. This is a dog who doesn't fit quite well on the green screen. It's okay. Okay. All right. Let's try a dog that'll sit more still here. Okay. This is a dog. See, this dog sits still so she can appear on the green screen without causing too much of a problem. Okay. These dogs are both in Scuffed Tower Defense, although they are not the main characters. They are pretty famous dogs because they appear in the video game Scuffed Tower Defense. Hold on. Let me fix this here. We don't want to see that so huge. It's probably better. I think people are going to appreciate this. You keep it small so it doesn't take away from the content of the game. Okay. So you're going to hear that clicking sound. That's the dogs running around and fighting behind me. I apologize for the audio quality, but this is just a shitty devlog and nobody's watching this part, I hope. So there we go. Okay, so let's get right into the new map. It's called The Circle. Type in The Circle. And you can see the new map. So this is what we've been working on for the last about 6 months. We had a team put together, we drew up various designs, and there was a lot of time spent on what the map would look like, what the format would be. We knew we wanted to go with a circle design, but it was really important to get it perfectly right for the fans, because if we didn't get it right, it was going to be wrong. And if you have it wrong, then that's not right. So that's why we definitely wanted to get it right so it wouldn't be wrong. And what we ended up coming up with was a circular design for the map, where basically you have one circle and then the rest is kind of ambience. Anything else you see here really doesn't matter. It's really all about this giant circle here, right? And so you can see it's just a circle. We didn't do anything special with it. In fact, we warped a sphere shape so badly that it became a circle. So you can kind of see this is once a sphere. Actually, it even says sphere there, right? And then we put some random texture on it that got even more warped, which you can see how it looks there. So anyways, this is really what we came up with in the team. I was so proud of the team when they came and brought me this design, and I said, let's get right into it. Let's get it done, because this is art. This is what is going to bring in the big sales for the game, and this is what's going to make people happy when they play it. And so we put this level together, and then I said, look, if we're going to deliver a map this impressive, we need a new tower for it. And that's when the mortar tower came out. So the mortar tower is really kind of an interesting tower. The team, again, designed this for they actually worked a 60-hour straight streak after taking multiple drugs to really flesh this design out and get their creative juices flowing. And this is what they came up with. So the tower sort of has got this cylinder shape here, and then a strong base at the bottom, and it kind of shoots out these balls of fire from the top here, from the nub at the top. They come out from the sides of it. Again, the cylinder shape is kind of important here. So anyways, this is the new tower. Let's see it in the game, actually. Actually, let's take this to full screen for everybody. I know people will like to see this in the highest quality possible. I think, let me add that to my notes. Show in full screen. Oops, typo on the show there. Let's make that show in full screen, just so I know to do that for next time. So here we go. Here it is in full screen. This is the highest quality thing you can have here. And so what I want people to really see about this is really what you can do with this game now. Let me just make this so it's easier to see here. Hold on a second. Here we go. That's going to be in full screen for folks. Great. So this is the new tower. You can kind of see it rotates. It has a little bit of a glare on it. You can select it. It's called the mortar tower. It will literally destroy anything, and that's really what the design was for this tower, was to be the kind of tower that can destroy any enemies that it faces. So let's just see it in action. Again, this new map is a kind of a challenging map because you have these balls flying around that don't mean anything, but you do have enemies that come from every single spawn point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you really have to wall from the center out here, because you're going to have enemies coming from all sides if you want to even have a chance to beat this level. But let's just go at it with no walls, just to show off what it looks like and give a look of this new tower here. So you can really see it fire straight up there, just like a mortar would, right? That's why it's called the mortar tower. And when these balls come down, they're going to do massive area damage, right? So look, you can see them getting taken out. They're not even close to where they're falling, but the damage is so substantial that it'll clear the whole area there. Now this level is a very challenging level because you just have such a massive onslaught of enemies. So you got 250 coming out right now. So even though you have one of the strongest towers in the game for free, you really have to focus and play to beat this game. You can't just sit here idly and hope that the one tower will do it for you. And so that's some of the game design logic. That's what, when you study for 16 years of game design and game logic, and you go to take your countless classes on this and really educate yourself on this. That's the kind of thing your brain will come up with to make it so it's not just a linear game. So there can be a lot of fun to be had. So that's what we really put into play here. So I just wanted to give you an example of what the new map looks like, and it's really kind of a nice effect because you have that trailing of the bombs going off, so you get this mushroom effect here. So that's visually what we wanted to do, and I would say the designers accomplished it perfectly. And it still looks a little scuffed, so that's good. A couple more things in the works. We're reworking some of the menus. So let's just keep going with this demo here. We'll just gotta fix that bug. See, if you press R, see that after the tower is placed, there's still like a slight window when it can get moved. So I gotta fix that. That's a simple bug. I just need to add in a delay after that. We'll add that in. So yeah, normal person, you'd want to kind of wall off these guys here. Whoops. See, that's the problem with that bug there. So we'll do a small wall in here to block them off there. That'll work for what we need it to. Put this down, get these over here. So you sort of make the maze out here, and that's, we wanted this to be a fun, amazing tower defense game. Whoops. Oh, that's not going to work. Just sell that. That bug is really messing me up because I'm a fast person. As a developer, I'm trying to talk fast, walk fast, act fast for this demonstration. So there you go. You put that there, 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 you put that there. Now you have a maze. Put some towers in it now. Then the enemies sort of have to run through that and really work their way through the maze now. They're not going to just be hanging out, going through. Put a couple of these guys here. Now look, see, he can't run straight to it. He's got to jump through it. And so that's what you got. So this is a new level. Hopefully people can check it out. Like I said, this level, if you beat it, you're the first person to beat it. You have to make a YouTube video or whatever, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Vimeo, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't know what other video sites people have. You could put it up on like Pornhub, whatever. It doesn't matter. Wherever you put it, as long as it's viewable by somebody, it's not a problem. Okay? So make a video of you beating this level up to the end. You have to show the whole video of you beating it, right? You can't just show you getting the achievement because you use the Steam achievement thing, right? So do a whole video beating this level, and you're going to get 10 copies of the Scuffed Tower Defense to give away to your friends. So you just, the way you'll give it away is you'll tell me who they are, in Discord or Facebook or whatever. It doesn't matter. Give me their emails, and I'll give the 10 copies to them for them to have. And so it's good. So this level gets harder to beat, but one of the tips, and I'll give this just an easy tip. If you go to the options here, gameplay, you can set the difficulty here. So small child will make the towers like half as strong. So if you're having trouble with the levels, just go to the easy difficulty. I don't specify what difficulty you have to beat it on. Just go to the easier difficulty, and then that's fine. Then you can beat the level like that, and then you'll win the competition and get 10 free copies of the game. Right? Okay, so here we go. Put a couple towers down. If you hold shift, you can place multiple towers. I have to make it more obvious that people do that because nobody figures it out on their own, obviously. Anyways, there you go. So you do that. Put some of these guys down. really push this to its limit now. So here you go. Okay, anyways, I don't need to play the whole game, right? This is a devlog, not a gaming stream. Okay, so what's next on my topic here? Bug fixes. Oh yeah, we fixed some bugs for sure. I don't remember what they were. Oh, I remember what they were. So this is a great bug. So if you ever played the fall before this fix, and if the fix is out there, it's shipped. So one of our most striking maps is obviously the fall that really shows off what Scuffed Tower Defense can do, because all these guys are jumping down, blah, 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 blah. So if you recall how it used to be played, let's play in the viewport this time, just for this. So if you recall, they used to, well, okay, so they run off here, right? They run and they jump off. So what would happen previously is that they would kind of just get stuck up here and fall, and they would continuously fall, and then they get stuck, and then they would randomly move and whatever, and then sometimes it could go. And so what the problem was is this code right here was, well, okay, so the bug is here. Runner move to, right? Okay, this is the bug. Well, this was the bug. It's not a bug anymore because I fixed it. So they would do this move to location or actor, and the goal was set based off a variable in the spawn that was the end location. And the end location looks something like this. You take a spawner, and it's just a 3D vector, right? So for anybody who understands Unreal Engine or cares, or if you're even watching this devlog, I'm still impressed. And if you are watching it, just message me and say, hey, send the timestamp of this exact spot, and I'll give you a free copy, okay, of the game, for whatever. Okay, so this is what the end goal looks like right here. Beautiful, beautiful. And so that thing points to where it goes, and you just set it in the world space where they go. So obviously this is the end goal. They come here. As soon as they reach this, they attack, right? So that's what's supposed to happen. But I wasn't transforming it into local space, right? The world space, not local space. It was only in local space. You need to transform it into world space with the spawn. So I added that here. Boom, bada bing. Then all those bugs that were fixed, were a problem forever, are fixed. What a silly mistake that I had in this for a while. And it was like, I was like, why isn't the pathing working? What's not loading? What's wrong with this? And it was all my stupid error of being in world space. It was just kind of random whether or not it worked or not. So there you go. I fixed that. Everybody's very happy about that, and that's great. So that was a big bug. Were there any more bugs? I don't know. Let's look at the Trello board where you can report bugs and whatever. Oh, we'll get to that later. Too many distractions. We got to talk about the bugs. We added a bunch of crap here. Subtitles, rockets have to trail, bosses, whatever. I think this is all stuff we added, yeah. Power range we added. I don't think that was in the last devlog. If it was, then I'm repeating myself. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't watch the devlogs, obviously. Yeah, so there's a couple bugs we fixed here and there, and we introduced some new ones. The one bug I haven't been able to fix is this one right here. So in the shipped version of the game, whoops. Let's go back to. Let's go to the main menu. In the shipped version of the game, yeah, I want to continue. In the shipped version of the game, when you go to the campaign, this is what it is like for me in the editor when I test it locally. But whenever I ship it, for whatever reason, the HUD doesn't go away, and I can't figure out why that is. And I always get an error, so that's a different problem. But anyways, the HUD doesn't go away, and then people click through and beat the level instantly without getting all the cool animations, which is fine, I don't care. But I have to fix that at some point, but I haven't been able to fix it, and I've been working on other things. Actually, I haven't been working on anything, but that's a different story. So here we go. Where was I? See, I've been taking notes this time, so we can pay attention to where I am. The new tower. Yep, we saw that. Bug fixes, we talked about the new tower. Yep. Oh yeah, I just mentioned this briefly. Yeah, so this is the summer months. The development has kind of slowed down since we first released, obviously. I want to get multiplayer out there. Summer months are going to be slower because I have a lot of shit to do. I go outside, I move rocks around, I chop wood. So just bear with me. Once the weather gets cold again, I will be, like September timeframe, November timeframe. I'll be shipping out updates to your heart's desire. Then we'll double the price of the game so nobody can afford it. Speaking of the price of the game, what is nice segue into my next segment. The game is on sale, right? So Steam gives out this beautiful, whoops, not that one. Steam gives out this beautiful logo that you can have with this anime cat ear girl running in the background with swords girl, wrench, screwdriver, hammer, blueprint thing and a spider, an astronaut that you can put your title in. So the main point is that the Steam Summer Sale, which is going on for just about 2 weeks from now, continuing to go on. It's not starting, but it's continuing on for another 2 weeks. And Scuffed Tower Defense is going to be on sale for 75% off this whole time. So if you wanted to pick up the game, this is the time to do it. A couple people have figured that out. We've sold quite a few copies since starting that, which has been good. We're very happy about that. They have some new players out there. I'm working to get some updates in, just for the Steam Summer Sale. So people should be excited about that. It's good. Oh, next up, Buster shirt. So I know I've been talking about this for a while. I know the original fans of the Otis stream back in the day. There's people who follow the game know that Buster is a big part of it, the dog Buster. So we came out with the Buster shirt. It says Scuffed Tower Defense on it. It has a picture of Buster with the moon from Scuffed Tower Defense. And it says these terms, beautiful bold Buster. That's the Buster makeup brand for dogs that you can buy at your local PetSmart or Pets Way or Pets World, whatever it might be. They do sell the beautiful bold Buster brand. And now you can buy the shirt from Amazon once Amazon approves it. And you can have this crusty shirt, the crusty dog nose. You can have it for yourself. I don't think I have any crust, but you can wear. You can get it. You can get the shirt. Wear the crust. Sport the Buster shirt. I've been told it's good luck to wear the Buster shirt. Yeah, that's all I have to say about the Buster shirt. Moving on. Next up on the agenda is nothing. So that's it. So that's pretty much the devlog. I don't know, did we do any deving? Love of the log? Not really, but we did talk about the game a little bit. We did talk about the updates. We did talk about the summer sale. That's exciting. And so that's it for the devlog. That's all I have. Join the Discord if you haven't already. We're going to be doing more giveaways. Oh, I should pick a winner for this giveaway. I have to do it. Okay. I have to view all the people who reacted. I forget how to do that.
Otis said that everyone react to be entered in TD game giveaway.
Okay.
2 lucky winners. And Sunday.
End Sunday. Kind of sound like he said and Sunday. It's end Sunday. So yeah, that's what we got. Maybe it was a couple. We're going to be working on some new updates. I think the next thing I'm going to be working on mostly is a simple thing. I'm going to be changing this menu here so that it actually has pictures of the towers, gives you more of a description of what they do, and things like that. So that's one thing to look out for. Dogecoin, that's staying. Buster. We're going to be upgrading the upgrade menu. Okay, we don't need to hear the song. We'll be working on some of that stuff. I got to change the song for that one so it doesn't autoplay every time. What else? That's it. That's all for the devlog. If you're still here, I have nothing left to offer you. I hope you enjoyed the devlog. Let me know if the being able to see me helps me on the YouTube algorithm. If you think it's going to get me more views, just let me know. If you don't think it's going to work to get me more views, just let me know. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you are a fan of Buster, if you think that Buster is the future, just let me know. Otherwise, that's it for the devlog. Thank you for tuning in. Maybe this is the last devlog. I don't know if I'm going to make another one after this. I don't know if anybody's watching them. But we may possibly see another one, depending on what people say. And if I get banned from Steam for making this devlog, we don't know what's going to happen. Thank you for tuning in. This is Otis, the developer of Scuffed Tower Defense. Devlog number 4, and that's Buster. And thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this devlog. Thank you, Otis, tuning out.